Hello there, viewers. Welcome to the third episode of our podcast, and today we're going to talk about memes. So, Alan, what are memes?
At first, memes might sound like a new stage, a new type of jokes, of spreading jokes, sarcasm, satires, and other stuff to the public. But recently, as you scroll, for example, the Instagram, you might see some, for example, pro-Nazi or racist memes, which actually have their own message to the public, and often leads to some negative consequences of the minds of young people who consume all that information and try to view all of that memes in the context of just joke, at the same time indirectly consuming and accepting the point and information of those memes. So for me, it may be a joke or a tool for propaganda.
Okay.
It may sound too precise for the opening, but that's how I see memes.
Okay, what is your favorite meme, and what do you think about Sigma Boy?
Well, in order to get deeper into that thing, it'd be interesting to know about your perspective on memes.
In my opinion, I think that memes are ways that culture can be shared in a digital age. It can be traced back to the early 2000s, where there are memes of a cat in a cupcake suit flying in space, the Harlem Shake, Gangnam Style, and these things really define who Gen Zs are, who Gen Alpha are, and they became an integrated part of life nowadays, and that's my opinion on memes.
Interesting. So what was the question about Sigma
Okay.
Boy? And
Okay, so what do you think about Sigma Boy,
yes.
and what's your favorite meme?
Alright, my favorite name. It's very different to say. I'll think about it. I'll start with Sigma Boy. At first it was, for me, it was a cringe music that I really didn't like, and it was maybe one of the remnants of so-called Sigma partly culture, subculture in the social medias. But now the Western medias are blaming Sigma Boy for the agitation of Russian supremacy, of Russian militarist regime, and in some cases even in sexism of men's supremacy over women. Well, for now I view it as just something absurd, which many people just took it too seriously. But no idea what will happen in future. Maybe in the future, maybe the Russian media may use it for their own advantage, promoting by that maybe the patriotism, the masculinity, or other stuff, which I do not believe will happen, and it will just disappear. Well, that's what I think about the Sigma Boy.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you for your opinion. Can you elaborate more on the impact of Sigma Boy and how? Because some of the viewers don't know about Sigma Boy, or they're not sure how Russia uses it as a tool for their benefit in the Ukrainian conflict.
I'll tell you something. Recently, I was searching in YouTube and saw a new version of Sigma Boy song. The title was Sigma Boy, Russian or Soviet Patriotic Song. And it was the military version of Sigma Boy. By that, they took the attention of thousands of young people. Well, not only young people, but overall. It took the attention of the public through social media. And I cannot tell if it'll bring to more. It will become another tool of propaganda or just another cringy meme. But I'm sure in one thing: in present days, it's taking a big popularity. That's what I can say.
Now, going back to memes, it's common wisdom that not all things are bad, but not all things are good either. And now, looking at memes, removing a discussion of the bad things with memes, what do you think are the benefits or let's say positive things about memes?
We should understand what is the first of all we should understand what is the structure, the foundation of the meme. It's giving message to the public in a humorous way. But in every humor there's a part.
But memes
of
don't
truth.
have to be funny or humorous.
Well, yes, I'm telling you, in every humor there is a part of truth, and every meme gives a message of a truth. So in a positive way, it may be the truth, for example, of taking care of yourself. For example, the looks maxing. Not talking about the mewing stuff, but about using products to take care of your hair, the quality of your face, getting rid of acne, getting going to the gym, training, getting a athletic body. It's because of meme. It's another type of propaganda which leads people to have positive results over their life, which is great.
And I think you're referring to the alpha male, sigma male memes. Is that correct?
Yes, I would call it the positive side of that sigma male subculture.
Thank you for your opinion. Now, looking at all the memes, what do you think are some of the most notable memes?
Right now,
As of now, it doesn't matter to me. As of now, 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
well,
What are most
recently,
notable memes?
recently I've deprived myself from most of the social media such as Instagram, TikTok, and already getting rid of YouTube. But I can say, for now, memes once again became those careless, humorous memes with it's called shit post, which has no deep meaning, just the mix of ideas and making something humorous but not deep. So for now, that's the main content that I can see in the memes. I don't know, maybe there might be some another type of intelligent memes that are quite popular in social medias, but I have no idea about that. You are on Instagram. You may tell us if there are any that type of memes.
Well, I think the most notable are brain rot memes. People saying words like skibidi, edge, goon, and they're funny, but they're also a bit disgusting because you sort of have this visual imagery imagining gross stuff, and it's harmful to the youth, frankly speaking. The youth nowadays, they're addicted to their phones, memes, and I remember scrolling through Instagram, and I stumbled upon this brain rot Minecraft parkour memes of quizzes. And now these quizzes are completely useless, but I checked the comments and people feel proud that they've got everything correct, which goes to show that it's truly sad to see people going down this direction. And that's all I have to say about brain rot.
But look, when we were young, we had our own brain rot, such as MLG, Dancing Shrek, and the Doritos, the Pyramid of I, all of that. We had our own brain rot. How did it look? It didn't impact our youth that much. in a negative way. Both of us are intelligent people, but both of us have encountered those brain rot content when we were younger. So what do you think? Has anything changed from the previous brain rot and the current brain rot?
I think it's a tough question to handle because, okay, back then social media was not that prominent, but now it's very prominent. It became an integrated part of life, I would say, and it's very addictive. You know, me myself, I try my best to avoid spending maximum 3 hours a day doom scrolling. And the term doom scrolling has just been introduced only recently, and you know, its effects can be very apparent. And the youth nowadays are damaged. They're mentally ill, and this doom scrolling culture, in my opinion, brought up the concept of wokeness. You know, people are becoming less religious. They assume that there's a spectrum of genders, which I disagree with, and I think we should get back with God, because nowadays this whole internet culture meme thing strays us away from God, and I think that without God, humanity is doomed. What do you think?
I agree, and I want to make an addition. Because of the promotion of the brain rot memes and the woke memes and all, the youth is just having a worse impact from the content than us during the encounter of the previous memes. More than that, there was even an announcement of making a movie of Skibidi Toilet, maybe next year, or I don't remember, but they had a plan. They're already in the process of collecting budget, and they have enormous budget right now, and they're in the stage of making the film, the movie, which makes us to think: is somebody trying to promote that type of memes so that the society would degrade?
Will be indoctrinated, yeah? Like the second episode, you know, indoctrination.
Exactly. Yeah, we can. There is a strong correlation between the same indoctrination and the memes. As I said before, almost every meme has a message to us, regardless of its depth. It has a message, and it may just bring us to agreeing a lot of ideas, sometimes unacceptable ideas, and it may lead us to a doom. You may see that there are also memes of pedophilia, not exactly the video memes, but the comment under those memes, which try to represent the pedophilia as a joke, but actually it may lead to more serious consequences, making the society to normalize the pedophilia mindset and thinking that it's totally okay that the people like them exist in our world and they breathe the same oxygen as us. So what do you think about this?
I agree with you, Oren, but my mind is still stuck on Skibidi Toilet. Like, what's the rationale behind Skibidi Toilet? Why do people make it? Why does a random Georgian make Skibidi Toilet? And what's the meaning behind it? What's the significance of Skibidi Toilet?
It's very hard to answer, because Skibidi Toilet is just another gym mode. Well, in the beginning it was another gym mode animation, but somehow it got its popularity. I think it can be correlated by its strong promotion in social media of shorts and reels of those toilets, and it's maybe unique seeing a man's head in the toilet singing something which is quite entertaining, I would say, and is promoted mostly to children, and children like to use the social media a lot because of dopamine, because of entertainment, and they just promote it. A lot of children watch it, they like it, they post some dumb comments like we got Skibidi Toilet before GTA 6 and other stuff. It brings to more activity of that content, and it creates the plague that we see now.
You know, one of the things I think made Skibidi Toilet popular is the song. You know, it's very catchy. You know.
Yeah.
Skibidi Skibidi Toilet, Skibidi Skibidi Toilet.
Exactly.
And yeah, and also I have a shirt that says "Hide your wife, the alpha is here," and I find this shirt quite funny.
The consequences of
And
watching
yeah, it's
memes.
the consequence of watching memes. I had to spend money buying this shirt, and you know, looking back, I could have spent my money on buying books, you know, supplies for my everyday life, but I chose to spend it on a T-shirt that says "Hide your wife, the alpha is here."
Exactly.
And you know, at times I'd question myself. Why have I gotten to this? Why do I like memes so much? And I'd like to ask you, Alan, did you face the same situation as me?
I think memes is something new, because when we were teenagers, we were educated to follow some norms, think like the majority, but in the memes it shows the perspective of the minority, their mindset, their ideology, their opinions, and those opinions that you agree, but you cannot express it to the public because you're uncertain if the public will accept it. That's why you will find memes relatable and you will like them. Even there are a bunch of comments under some good memes telling you real, literally me, and other stuff. It shows that people find something about themselves in the memes. So that's why they like the memes. And I'm talking about my peers and maximum 3 years younger than me. Those are the people who that's the reason that the people that I said like the memes. That's what I can say about my peers. About the children will like anything colorful, entertaining. It's not a problem. You can promote anything among the children, they will like it. And the same and the other side with elders, they will like another type of jokes, satires, sarcasm. But for us, we like memes, and it's very popular among us, the memes, because we find it relatable.
You just said Among Us.
Damn.
Well, if you think about it, memes have brought new vocabularies. Let me give you an example.
To the Sigmas of Australia, you hear that?
No, it's not a vocabulary. It's like new words.
New words.
New words. Well, nothing comes to mind right now, but there's probably a few.
Let's have, for example, Lux Maxing.
Lux maxing, yes.
Before there wasn't Lux Maxing. Okay, before it was improving your self hygiene and that stuff, but all of that was combined into Lux Maxing.
Lux maxing.
Which
Mewing. Mewing is also a new word, you know.
Well,
And
yeah,
I've noticed there's been frequent usage of the Greek alphabet. You know.
Alpha, Sigma.
Alpha, Sigma, Beta, Mu, all of that stuff.
I think it's because of the promotion of psychology, where teenagers find it trendy to learn some psychological stuff and some smart words and use them often. Maybe that's why those words became popular.
And now I want to talk about government intervention. Why hasn't government worldwide do something about or brought up memes to the table of discussion? Because and this culture of sharing funny things online will spread, and it can be harmful. It can be beneficial, but I think it's gonna be more harmful than the benefits that exist. And it's not frequently talked about in politics, and so I want to hear your opinion on this, on why it's not talked about in politics.
Willingness and popularity of enacting those policies. Willingness. When imagine a politician talking about abolishing or restricting the population from watching so-called brain rot memes, some reels on Instagram and other stuff. The politician lose all of his reputation, which he doesn't need. And moreover, most of the politicians' governments do not take seriously that kind of issue. I think it might be a big issue when those memes will weaponize the new generation. But for now, for them it's not a serious issue that they should address and try to solve it. And about the popularity, if they even try to enact those policies, the public, the citizens, the population will start resisting. They will say it's a violation to their freedom, to their rights, because what do you mean I cannot use the social media, I cannot search for information for the content. It's a violation of human rights according to them, and it will once again bring to inefficiency of those policies. So for now, the promotion of memes, even the harmful memes, is on a free flow. It will keep expanding till the moment when the government start addressing those issues.
Now, forget about politicians. What about powerful people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg? What roles do they play in the meme sharing culture?
I think they are one of the meme creators. Look,
You're saying that they're memers themselves?
I would say like this: they could use the opportunity. They could use memes as their own tool to promote their own ideas, their agenda, and increase their reputation. Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk is bringing new stuff, new news about himself, and the last one was not the best one, but still, it got the attention of millions of people. The Nazi salute, and it instantly became a meme. And there are hot topics about his gestures, but still, he got the attention, and the attention is very important for them. They can use it. That's why I think they just don't try to solve the meme. They try to use it in their advantage. The thing they always did as billionaires. That's what I think.
Now, let's turn our head 90 degrees and look at this portrait right here. We have Donald Trump in a 007 suit with guns blazing in somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, on an island. And would you consider this a meme?
Maybe, yeah. But for now, I cannot find implementing features to call this as a meme, but it looks very memey. What do you think about this?
Well, the term meme to me is quite broad, and Donald Trump as of now is a very popular topic of discussion. He's
Yes.
the U.S. president. He's powerful. He's famous, and I find this quite funny. So I think it is a meme. Now you bought this portrait yourself. Well, what's your rationale behind buying this portrait?
We consider that we consider a mix of Donald Trump and James Bond, showing that Trump is a problem solver. He is a professional in his job and he's ready for any situation. It's funny, it's a meme, and it has a message to us that Trump is very good at his job. That's what I can see from this poster.
Well, speaking of Trump, I remember that there's a meme of some guy raising his hands saying, "Trump, come save us, you're a savior."
Yeah, Donald Trump, please save us. Yeah.
And what does this say about Americans in general?
Well, we cannot judge all of the Americans by seeing this dude's video, but we can say that there are a lot of Americans who are fan of Trump. And literally, every politician, every billionaire, they're not trying to eliminate the meme. They're trying to weaponize it, use it as an instrument for their own agenda. And in one hand, it's a great idea. People can use meme to embrace themselves, to embrace their ideas, which often you cannot do in the public with other type of content, with other type of format. And I think the context of meme is a great platform of showing who you are. But in the other hand, as I said before, it can be weaponized. It can bring to negative consequences of the minds of the society, and it's obviously bad. Such as, I don't remember, maybe 1 year ago, there was a peak of the memes related to the Austrian painter, who is also was also the dictator of Germany, and a lot of racism. And it's because of the meme. They use satire, they use sarcasm to bring all those ideas into social media, and somehow the social medias didn't block, most of them didn't block that kind of content, and the users consumed that information, and now we can see a lot of extremism in the social media and sometimes in public. So now memes have two dimensions of use, but have the same meaning, sending a message. It's like a one coin of two sides. So what do you think about memes being weaponized? Do you agree, or you have your own idea?
I think that people don't intend to use memes as weapons. I think they intend to use it to spread influence, but sometimes also to generate money. So dear viewers, here's an example. A few days ago, me and Aaron stumbled upon a gay couple by the name of Ricardo and Jalen, and what they would do is Jalen would cook food for Ricardo, and Ricardo would eat it and give compliments about the food and what he will do to Jalen tonight.
Oh, and let's not talk about that.
And there are also parallel memes of George Floyd and the police officers, being Ricardo and Jalen, and this is money generating machine.
Exactly. Getting attention in social media is another type of currency, and it's a very expensive currency. It generates money, fame, maybe success, and the popularity of your content. They make it for attention, for the success. Meme sometimes may be the key of success. The same, the use of gay couple, George Floyd, Austrian painter, all of those memes, maybe they may send negative messages, but sometimes the content creators do not care about it. They care about making money. So it brings us to the conclusion that sometimes the content creators simply do not care about the idea they're promoting. They just try to promote the content that is funny and popular at a certain time in the social media, and by that they make money.
You know, sometimes I would hear these statements by RN that, oh, they're just acting, you know, Ricardo and Jalen are perhaps brothers or friends. We don't know.
Yeah.
We cannot say anything about it. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. If they are, then they're liars. And I remember there's this video of Ricardo proposing to Jalen, you know, with a diamond ring, and
Oh, it was funny.
and some people said that it's staged. I have no clue. It looks staged, to be honest. And so in this age of memes, people have built a sort of delusional tool to perceive their viewers into thinking into a different reality that would generate the profits for them. And in my opinion, I think that today there are more liars than ever before. And this, I think, correlates with the fact that there are more memes than ever before. What do you think? It's just my thought.
Why not? I agree. The case of Ricardo and
Jalen.
There are thousands of examples similar to them that either make their own content or just simply try to act on other stuff, make memes to make money. But we can say that there is a huge exchange of idea in nowadays among different cultures, societies, communities. There is a flow of thousands of ideas, beliefs, mindsets, and thanks to the algorithm, we can decide which type of content, memes we want to see. And it's actually, I would say, quite useful. There are memes, for example, of gym. You can motivate yourself every day by those memes, going to the gym, eating healthy. Or, no offense to Christianity, there are also no offensive memes to Christianity, to Islam, to Buddhism, Judaism, to other religions. And they just make people to believe more to the religion that they belong to. And yeah, I think this podcast is quite long, so I think we should conclude.
I have one last question.
Sure.
Let's think about the future.
Okay.
Specifically, the future of memes. As of now, we can watch memes for free on the internet. We just scroll, and I kind of think that it's possible in the future, near future, that memes would be for sale, and people would be able to earn money from memes. So, what do you think about this?
Or monetizing memes.
Yes.
let's agree on this thing. Memes are not just Instagram Reels or TikTok videos or YouTube Shorts. Memes can also exist in real life. So I don't think it
Can
can
you
be...
give us an example of memes in real life? Not
Memes
just
in
as
real life?
virtual
Okay,
screen.
for example, the same... okay. Remember a meme that you tried to use the similar features, the same type of language in real life, which was really funny.
No, but I think that's just the aftermath of memes, not memes itself. It's just the byproduct of memes.
Maybe. Well, to be honest, I have no idea how can it be in the future. Either it can be privatized, monetized. I have no idea about that.
Now, one last thing. When we talk about memes, we should also talk about dopamine. You know,
Yes, absolutely.
today's generation is craving dopamine more than ever before, and it's thanks to memes. And yeah, dopamine has been a hot topic of discussion lately, and maybe in the near future it'll be monetized. I can imagine that, and so people would spend money on entertainment to get dopamine. But there's also a fight against dopamine called dopamine detox, where you would go a week fasting from stuff on the internet, music even, and it goes to show that people can take advantage of something psychological and not physical, you know, which is quite scary nowadays. And yeah, and this says something about our humanity, our mankind.
Okay. When I express my idea, and then let's conclude
Yes,
this
of course,
podcast.
of course.
As the final message to our dear viewers. Okay, about that, we should say that throughout the history of humanity, the problem of dopamine just happened recently, and recently is talking about the last 200 years, where the circuses, the protected sexual intercourse, the what else can it be? Theaters and other stuff started to be the sources of huge amount of dopamine, and it added, and the cherry to the cake became the social media, the video games, and the creation of new games. They became the addition for collecting dopamine, and for that you may start fasting, you may do some dopamine detox. It's absolutely good, but I do not agree of trying to deprive yourself from social media simply because of the content containing a huge amount of dopamine, because it's like using a cure to cure yourself from the cancer, but at the same time it may damage one of your organs. I do not agree with it. I do not support that. Instead, we are living in a period of time when you should manage your brain. You should understand what content you should watch, you should use, so that you will not be dependent on new portion of dopamine, but instead use the new technologies for your own advantage without over consuming the disadvantage, which in this case is the dopamine.
Thank you, Aaron. And dear viewers, it's been a pleasure discussing memes with you. And do you have a final message to our viewers?
Well, final message. First of all, what was our title? Meme as a tool of...
Meme as a tool, maybe, or just meme as a tool.
Meme as a tool. Okay.
No, I don't think it'll be sufficient. I think it should be our opinions on memes.
Our opinions on memes.
Yeah.
All right. Throughout this discussion, we discussed about disadvantages of the memes, the threat of memes, the opportunities of memes, benefits of memes, and the impact of memes on different generations.
And also memes in the future.
Yes.
Discussed it as well.
And by colliding all of it, we can say meme became a part of our life, meme is a part of ourselves, and we are the ones to decide which type of message we would like to consume. This is the age of trying to understand which mindset do you belong to, and protect it from any type of indoctrination. In this case, the hidden message from some memes that are trying to deteriorate your lifestyle. So beware of false prophets, which in this case are the memes containing the harmful mindset, and try to use the memes maximum for the fun and for a motivation of developing your mindset in a positive way, of course. That's all I can say. That's my message.
I couldn't agree more on it. And the message from me would be, you viewers have free will. You can decide to do whatever you want, whenever you want, whatever you want. And your choice can affect your lives. And when it comes to memes, we should consume it at a moderate amount. And I think with this controlled consumption, I think that we will be able to live a healthy life and enjoy the age of technology, progress, and entertainment.
So,
Thank you very much. See you in the next episode.
see you, dear viewers.